Welcome to Expired Plates. This is going to be episode number 7. We're going to title this one FAP, and we'll get into that later. I'm John.
And I'm Brad.
Thank y'all for watching. Thank y'all for liking and subscribe. We're doing pretty good on the likes and subscribes, man.
We are
damn near
14 subscribers, y'all. 14 from being at 300 subscribers, so we can do this damn giveaway. I'm so ready to get rid of this box. I want to give it to somebody. Dude, I'm pressuring people at the gym, am I not?
Yeah, we are. Yeah, he literally is. Went and worked out with one of our subscribers today, Kyle Becker. Good guy.
Did he get his hat?
Yes. I gave him his hat before he even went and worked out.
We still have 1 or 2 hats left. I've got them in the car. We got 1 or 2 hats left. For the most part, we've already sold all the hats. Probably not this next episode, but the following episode we'll do the charity for. So
yeah, awesome.
So if we don't have anyone put in there when we do it, because we're kind of lacking on comments. We get some good comments, but a lot of times they're people just supporting us, which is awesome. But
which we love. But
if we don't get anything on the episode where we do for the charity, y'all's choice, we're gonna pick. We're just gonna pick one, but we'll do a video on how we present it to them, or how we give it to them, or how we email them, or whatever it is. But we'll show you that 100%, actually more than 100% of what we made on the hats, because I'm going to throw a little piece in. I think John's going to throw a little piece in.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
We're going to round it up to the nearest 100 for sure. And it's not going to be life-changing for anybody, but it's ours and y'all's contributions. Courtney just sent me a video. I don't know what it is. She had to go.
Live action. Let's see it.
Yeah, I'm a little scared. Let's see.
Yeah, not on the TV, Brad. Not on the TV.
What says, here's a short for you. Holy crap. This is her recording. That's a homeless man taking a nap and a gator is in the pond coming up at him. You see that?
Oh, God, that's awful.
Yeah. That's how you get eaten.
Maybe that homeless man is real hungry. Playing dead.
Yeah.
Because he's a Florida man waiting on that alligator to come up there and him going to be having gator tail.
Another Florida man story.
Here's a weird story about alligator. We're at Gator's Dockside, one of our local establishments for wings.
It's not absolutely local. There's actually a lot of Gator's Dockside, but
we got one local, so
we do
they're
have
local.
Yeah.
Anyway, Katie ordered a burger from there.
They got good burgers.
Yeah,
I go for the wings, but all right.
Yeah, I'm a wing guy.
Yeah,
but carbs and this, that, and the third. So anyway, so I got wings and a salad, and she got this burger. It's the Gator burger.
Okay.
And she was thinking Gator burger. Like when you go to Applebee's, you got the apple burger. You go to Five Guys, you got the 5-band burger or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
So it's like she's thinking it's like their burger.
Their signature burger.
Okay, gotcha.
So she gets it. She eats, I'm telling you, 3/4 of the burger. 2 bites left. And she's like, why is this burger white? It's not supposed to look like this.
It's a gator meat burger.
And so listen, she took a bite. It looked odd from the outside, but I mean, it's a burger and it's got all kind of lettuce and everything on it. So
and a reputable restaurant is serving it.
So, yeah. So I don't question certain things. She's like, oh my God, this burger is so delicious. And I'm like, let me get a bite. So I took a bite and I'm like, I'm supportive.
Yeah.
What's the other word for supportive? You're supportive, but you're like overly supportive. What is it? I'm an enabler. There it is. Yeah. I'm an enabler. So I don't
know if that goes under supportive, but
I mean that's overly supportive. So I'm like, yeah, babe, that's great. That's delicious. Not for me. I wasn't a fan of it. She gets halfway through. She gets 3/4 of the way through, and she's like, "Oh my God, why is this white? Blah, 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 blah. Hamburger meat ain't supposed to look like this." Da 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 da. So finally, she was like, goes to the lady and was like, "Ma'am," because she's one of them Karens.
Yeah.
"Why is my burger white?" And she was like, "Well, darling, when you cook fish or seafood, I don't know if you know this, but the meat turns white."
Yeah.
She's like,
so it wasn't gator then. It was
gator.
Oh, okay.
It was gator. Yeah. So it was ground gator meat.
I like gator meat. I've never had ground gator meat before. It sounds actually really good.
I mean, I'm not a fish fan, so I don't eat fish.
Gator's not fish to me, so.
I mean, I'm swim, though.
It breathes air, though.
Let me retake that.
And you called her Karen.
Alligator.
And you called her. I think the MFer's going to fly. The Karen part might get you punched.
She knows she's a Karen, but, I need that because I can't. I don't mind standing up for myself. Like in
But no.
general,
Let's rewind real quick. You're not a fish person. You don't eat fish.
I don't need anything out of water.
They live outside the water. They just
Well, there's a double standard there. I also don't eat anything that can eat me. I won't eat anything that can eat me first. And don't say hogs can eat me first because they won't eat me unless I'm dead.
That's true. That's true.
And then I don't
I just
care.
feel like you're missing. There's like so. There's man. I was thinking
Don't
about
like
this
it.
when I was pulling up the house. So I missed a golf game this morning. Which, mind you, the people who were invited me to come play golf, or I say invited, I kind of invited myself. If you watched the live yesterday, I could have played golf this morning. I didn't because I was like, we got stuff to do today, and
Yeah.
I need to get a workout in, and we need to do the podcast because our last two episodes we really dropped the ball on. The first
Yeah,
one,
we did, man. It was
I screwed up
unfortunate.
something, and we lost some
We
good
both
audio. We had a really good first podcast. Second podcast,
And then Katie unplugged it.
I'm not saying she unplugged it, but I'm telling you where the clues are leading me. But
sound technician expertise.
But we had a guest
We
on.
fired her today.
Yeah, we had a guest on. Josh Lindsay. We're gonna have him back on. There's a blooper episode that went up. You see part of what his stuff, but cool guy, awesome dude. Made us some good stuff.
Oh man, amazing stuff.
I still have some of the DTFs over here.
The down to
the direct to films. So
yeah. I kind of missed where that was going.
Yeah. But yeah, we made some awesome stuff for us. Got some
Yeah, he
prizes
did.
from him already, so we're gonna work on him getting some shirts.
Good.
The pocket shirts. Got
God,
with
I
him,
love
so
'em.
it'll be a pocket shirt. Hopefully, got to get a little bit of money saved up, but we're gonna do the pocket shirt with a logo, a Defender flag on there, and something on the back. So
Cool.
we're talking about doing the QR code on the back.
That's what's up. QR
Yeah.
code, definitely
So-
like a bush light thing.
Yeah, but we'll. Speaking of the bush lights, so I was telling
the
John,
big boys today.
yeah, we got these tall boys. I feel like
we're poor.
if we couldn't get the fish beer that we needed this week, so we're on two fish so far. We got the yellowfin and the walleye is what it was.
Walleye. Yep.
So as soon as I got home, I had to look at it. But I went to three different stores actually. Went to Sunstop, another one down the road, and then I went to the liquor store. Galton saw Danny. Me and him went through every case of beer in both beer lockers at two different places.
Did you get his name? Shout out to him.
Yeah, Danny, man.
Shout out to
47
Danny.
Liquors, yeah.
Oh, Danny at 47 Liquors?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
But so the beer guy, the Budweiser guy was pulling up as I was pulling out. So I whipped up to him. I was like, hey, man, listen, because I saw the beer, like the bush right there. And I was like, up there they are right there.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, man.
Babies.
And, cool black dishes. And, like, you could tell, like, these Budweiser guys get run up on all the time because he was like,
well, he's got the goods, man.
He's like, what's up, man? Because I don't have any free merch to give you. I was like, no, man, I got something more serious to ask you. I see the bushes. What fish is in the box? And he's like, let's find out. And he's over here just like helping me search these boxes.
Cool,
and I was
man.
like, I'm looking for I already got a walleye and a yellowfin. I need this right here. And he's like, man, I don't think I got them. He's like, I think it's gonna be like about a week. And I was like, man, so y'all need to tighten your asses up.
Yeah, we don't got a week to wait.
Yeah.
So we was talking about Kyle. Kyle told
Kyle
me,
Baker.
Yeah, Kyle Baker.
He's a ripped little Debbie man.
Yeah, and that dude is a big little Debbie man.
Yeah,
and
I don't mean fat. Dude's
no.
He was at the gym,
and yeah, he put me on an arm workout. Golly, it's hard.
I was good on that one pull down until y'all really started going up, and I was like, if I start high and then I'll end low, but y'all were like starting low, going up, and I was like, at first I was like, I got this shit. And then at the end, I was like, me and Bigfoot ain't gonna work out.
No, man. Me and Bigfoot. Shout out Kyle Baker, aka Bigfoot.
It's about to get noisy in here. The wife just pulled back up.
Okay, yeah, she's loud.
Yeah.
What was so after the gym, he was like, "Hey, listen, man, I know y'all need this trout that I have." He said, "Where does Brad live? Because I know y'all do the podcast."
I was gonna tell you this.
And he was like, "Hey, where does Brad live?" He's like, "I'll go pick up the kids, and I will come."
Did y'all get the video I sent you?
Yeah. So where was that at? We're recording, baby. Yeah.
Hello, there's Courtney.
Well, I had it muted because we're
Thank
doing
you.
stuff, but like we're recording right now.
So,
Hold on. Can we have the story in just a little bit?
real quick. Do we got Eddie for Easter?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh. We've already had this conversation. Are we having this conversation or are we having a different conversation? Okay.
I love you. So you don't want you guys talk about something else? I'll sit back.
Okay. Well, if you want to get back there and be a sound tech audio engineer for a minute, you can turn your. No, I already went and checked on him, but you can check on him again. He was crying when he left. And he locked me out.
He did.
I had to go get the key out of the garage. Yeah.
So-
Anyway, spare keys in the garage.
So Kyle was like, "Hey, listen, that bad idea.
Yeah.
Edit that out. Sound
Yeah.
technician expertise.
It's in a lockbox. You're not going to get in it, I promise.
Oh, good, good, good. So
I have to move it now.
Kyle was like, "Hey, man, I know y'all need that trout, buddy." He's like, "Where's Brad live, man? I live by."
What's that? I couldn't hear you. Okay. I still didn't hear you.
So
We
in-
should just
anyway.
write it down.
Yeah. That's a good idea. So he was like, "Listen, man, I'll go get my kids and I'll bring that case for y'all so y'all can have it."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Nah, man, we're good."
Yeah, call his ass. We do need it. What are you talking about? We're charity cases. Oh, okay. Yeah.
So I'm like, "Nah, man, we're good. Brad's gonna find some." Da 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 da. So anyway,
I guess we need to go to Winn Dixie where he went.
yeah, Winn Dixie, yeah,
Which I'm going to Jack's today, Orange Park. So when I get over there, I'll see if I can find some.
yeah.
But so anyway, sorry about the last week's episode. I threw a pile of shorts out. Please watch the shorts, like them.
Brad's been killing it.
Yeah. So just for kind of feeding off of it purposes, we had
Which one of them vapes are you smoking?
both. You want one?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind one of them.
Here, I'll let you have your favorite.
Oh God, what a gentleman.
So we hit just this week alone in 7 days.
We come up like a good 70, right?
We
How many
almost
is that?
we have 30,000 views in 7 days. Subscribers just this week. Well, let's say since Sunday, we've had almost 100 subscribers.
Yeah, just astronomical amount. And that's starting to show us. So when the first 2 or 3 weeks of the podcast, that was people we knew.
Yeah.
Now we're starting to get into people we don't know.
Yeah. So we have one video alone that and these are shorts, y'all. So check out the shorts. Don't forget to check out the videos and stuff. The videos are our primary thing, but the shorts we put out there just to get content out and keep the AGA thing working in our favor. So our overall goal, y'all, we want to hit 1,000 subscribers. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers and we get monetized, if we make money, remember that's, we're going to use for charity work and stuff like that. And also for apparel so we can push stuff out. We want to get some cool apparel. We don't just want stuff with our logos on there. We want to, and with the money, obviously we got to pay ourselves back eventually, but we want to be able to kind of pay it forward if we can. And no, we will. We're going to plan on every way we can paying it forward. So, but like with the raffles and stuff like that, I promise you, we go backwards every week, and we don't go forward money wise.
Yeah.
But we want to involve everybody we can. We had a live yesterday, just me and the wife. John and I are going to have a live here soon. Just got to work him up some courage to,
Well, I got to get married first, and then I can
then
I can let them hang. You know what I'm saying?
I do know what you mean.
Yeah. Which I mean, we're what's today's date?
Oh, buddy, you got 15 days.
15 days. Brad's counting down.
I got to go get a shirt while I'm over there today. I'm getting a tan pearl button up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dang, Sharon, I'm wearing tan too.
Yeah, I know. She told me what I had to pick out. So.
Oh, well, that makes sense. She told me what to wear too.
So anyway, FAP.
Well, we got to get into what's on the docket today, Brad.
Well, so we don't have a whole lot. We got to do a little bit of catch-up work. So like I said, Josh Lindsay, we had his little thing. We got some apparel that we're going to be working on. We got we're like that, not Akon, but
Young Jeezy.
No, not Young Jeezy. What's the one that's crazy?
All of them.
Kanye. So we gotta do like Kanye. We gotta get our money right,
my cracker.
But once we get our money right, we got some expenditure stuff we're going through the next couple of weeks. But once then, I got a cruise coming up, things like that. So once we and I'll shoot y'all some shorts from the cruise. Hopefully, there'll be some good stuff. But
yeah, and I'll shoot you some shorts from the Las Vegas for Baptists.
Yeah,
that's Pigeon Forge if you don't know.
But we got some stuff coming up in our personal lives that we got to do, and then we got after that we'll start putting a little bit of money aside to get some shirts and stuff.
Yeah. I'll be able to help out more financially. This wedding is killing me.
Yeah, that's what you get. Yeah,
she told me yesterday when we was on the way to the gym. She's like, "Hey, should have just took my ass to the courthouse, man."
Yeah. That's what I did.
Like, just know you're messing up, not me.
Me and my first wife, we went to the courthouse, and then we went to the courthouse, and then we went on a cruise.
Whataburger.
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll fuck some Whataburger up. I love some Whataburger.
Yeah, me too. I can't
Dude,
eat it now, but
well, man, well, you can eat some of that stuff, but that honey chicken breakfast sandwich, woo, boy, I tell
I
you
ain't never
what.
had it.
Oh boy.
I'm a patty melt. That
Oh, that I'll
Whataburger
mess
patty
that
melt.
patty melt up too. I got Courtney on. She'd never been on this stuff before, ever.
What?
And then there's one down the road from my parents' house. Every time we leave for breakfast or lunch, whatever it is, depending on what time we leave, like we're going by Whataburger.
You gonna hit up Whataburger this weekend?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit it up when I leave the funeral tomorrow. It sounds bad, but it's gonna lift my spirits. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just keeping it real, and they got the good ice too, and the best root beer. So
Golly.
yeah,
I don't know. Raising Cane's supposedly got good root beer.
I've never been to a Raising Cane.
I went to Raising Cane's for the first time we left Jacksonville Zoo.
Who owns Raising? I feel like it's somebody.
I don't know
famous
his
owns
name.
it.
I don't know. Let's Google it.
Yeah, I feel like someone famous owns it.
Let's see. Expired plates it.
I know Drew Brees owns one of those restaurants, like Halftime or something like that. But yeah. So anyway, that's it.
That is it.
Dude, just text him the address. Text him the address. I mean, who wants to wait? You know what I mean? I'm just saying, dog. Who wants to wait? Hey, so real quick, we want a little shout out to Mr. Hink and his wife.
Yes.
Some friends of ours, channel supporters.
Love the channel.
Yeah. Just good people. But
Yeah.
just goes to show you, like, our age genre doesn't matter. Like, we have people that are younger. We have people who are older.
Like
Not calling you old, Hank. Just saying you're up in that upper genre.
Yeah, he's getting discounts at the Golden Corral.
Oh yeah, he's getting free coffee at the gas station. But
if you're old, you get gas.
55 and up, man. You don't get gas, but you get coffee.
I mean, yeah,
I used to have
coffee,
to drive
that's
my grandpa. Man, he'd get 8 cups every morning. I'd drive him around the gas stations. He knew everybody's name too.
Yeah.
But these shirts John and I are wearing, which was kind of funny. I grabbed mine out of the closet. He shows up. He's wearing his, but his wife and him got us these Bush Light shirts.
They're really, really cool. Yeah, show them your back because it's easier for you to move around. Golly, man. Beautiful.
That's pretty cool of him, just for no reason at all. Just
we didn't ask for it. He just gave it to us.
And they went through some headache getting them. Had to order them, wrong sizes, stuff like that. And he was so excited to give them to us. And I was, when people say something, you're like, okay, great, And then we gave them to me, and I was so excited to give him in the morning. And he was actually gone, but it's just cool. That's cool when people do stuff like that, man. It really it means a lot to us.
100%.
Yeah, it means more than you can imagine to us. Because it's one thing to get me something, but like showing your support like that, that's cool, man. Like I said, we started this just doing dummy stuff and killing time, and it's cool knowing that you got people out there that, one, watch you, but two, want to give you stuff and support you. And like, we're not asking for anything. Cool. We do have a wall of some license plates that is going to go behind our SoundTech audio video engineers.
Expertise, sir.
Yeah. So I got some more tags I'm actually picking up tomorrow, and hopefully we'll get it built. But, if you want to hit me up on the webpage and let me know if you got some old cool tags you want to send us that, officers aren't sentimental to you and you want us to put them up on the wall, it'll be one of our little backdrop things. So
yeah, and if you're listening or watching from out of state, man, you got tags, send it to us, man.
Oh yeah, especially if you got an old expired tag, that's no longer good.
Yeah, that'd be cool. And another older supporter, Mr. Smith, kind of like got on my case a little bit, and he's like, "Hey, listen, man."
Oh, Mr. Smith?
Old man, Mr. Smith.
That's cool as all get out. That actually makes me happy. Makes me smile.
Yeah, he's like, "Hey, listen, when's the next podcast, man? I've been waiting. I go to the page every day.
That is so cool.
Waiting for it." And I'm like, "All right, man, I got you."
So, real quick, I'm gonna roll into my first thing, all right?
Yes.
And I think my thing kind of rolls into your thing.
Absolutely, sort of, kind of.
John came with me with something, and he started telling. I was like, "Hey, don't tell me anything else. I want to be surprised. I want it to be genuine on camera." But
yes,
I've already sent. I put a short out of this other clip that a friend of ours sent me, but. So it was an idea, and this is not my idea. It was somebody else's, so I'm stealing it. But I do think it is a genuinely good idea. It's talking about like an idea for a television show, right?
Okay, I'm tracking.
So kind of like Survivor, but different mindset. Same mindset, different scenario. So it's an island, and you put 12 people on there, 11 gay guys, 1 straight guy, right?
Okay.
And every week they're trying to vote off the straight guy, right?
Okay.
So if it gets down to the straight guy and the gay guys left, they split the money. Okay.
Okay.
If they get the straight guy off, whether it's the first episode or the last episode, all the gay guys will split the money.
Okay.
Tracking?
I'm tracking. Yeah.
But really, they're all straight. So it's basically for 10 weeks, they're all trying to convince each other that they're more gay than the other guy so they can stay on there without getting voted off. So basically, you got 12 straight guys that are pretending to be gay so they can not get kicked off this island.
Dang.
And
So it's basically like California.
yeah, I was like,
Basically like it's California.
it's probably going to be on the O Network or something, but still,
Yeah, on Rumble.
Yeah, I was like, that is
I think that's what it's called.
that is the greatest idea.
That is fun. I wonder how far these men are willing to go.
Well, yeah.
Would you kiss a man for $100,000 to win it?
For $100,000? But dude, I've kissed a man for less than that. I'm just saying. I've kissed a man for a funny story. I'm just saying.
Listen, me and one of our coworkers way back in the day, not anytime soon, we were playing gay chicken, but we both zigged.
Hey, so this is no joke. This is no joke. And I hope this guy's watching. If he's not, I'm going to remember where we're at on this episode so I can definitely be like, hey, you need to go look at this. But he was asleep, right? And this is my stupid mind because, military, the type of work we're in, stuff like that, like we do some dumb stuff, right?
Okay.
For a giggle. And he was sleeping, and I was like, man, I'm going to kiss this dude to wake him up like Sleeping Beauty. And he's going to, fag. And really, he was a guy just laying there, like sleeping. And and everyone else is like, yeah, that'd be funny. Yeah, what a queer sleeping over there getting kissed. But anyway.
Kiss rape him.
Yeah. In my mind, like later on when I think about it, I'm like, man, I was so gay. Like, why did I do that?
Yeah. That was me with the gay chicken thing. And I'm like, man, what if the dude was gay?
Yeah.
And like he had me play gay chicken with him.
Dude, I love gay people, man. They always like boost my confidence, man. Like you can give that look all you want, but like gay guys,
you ain't wrong.
Gay guys make you feel good about yourself.
So
I love it when a gay guy hits on me. I'm not even gay, but I'm over here and I'm like, oh, thank you.
Well, so we know that's funny.
Yeah,
that's funny. We have a mutual friend that's homosexual.
We have a few.
Like
we
actually,
no. Well, we have a few. We have a couple that are open about it. But
yeah. He used to work in the same area as us.
Yep, I know who you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, as soon as you said
so
it,
we're sitting there one day, and I'm a boss man of that particular area, not like I am now.
Yeah.
So and we're just talking.
Yeah.
About gay shit.
Yeah.
Because how often do you get to pick a gay man's brain?
I mean, that's a very valid point. I mean,
and it was about a boss that was ahead of me that he's a little feminine.
I probably know who you're talking about, but go ahead.
Not that one, not Stephanie, but
no, I know
T-Dub.
Yeah,
yep. So
I already know.
Yeah. Anyway,
I was already on it.
So I'm like, hey man, what's the appeal? What's the appeal to this? And he's like, I'm gonna be honest with you. He's like a gay 4. And I'm like,
a gay 4?
A gay 4. And I'm like, what's the difference between a gay 4 and a straight 4? He said, gay guys are way more critical because they know what men are supposed to look like.
Okay, yeah.
And I said, okay. So we started like pointing people out. I'm like, PJ. What's PJ? And he's like, PJ, for a black man, gay 5.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, yeah. I was like, B.
You're going to get insecure, though, if you hear your own number.
I'm
it's
like,
not as good.
What about B? And he's like, B? Gay 7. And I'm like,
I'm not gay, but I'm just saying I give him a gay 7. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's a gay 7.
He's a straight 11, so.
And I'm not going to say because what he said was kind of rude. And because B was like, what, bro? A gay 7, man? A 7? And he's like, well, yeah, it's because of X, Y, and Z. And then B didn't talk to him for the rest of the day.
Hey, man, that's the thing, though. It's like gay guys can either boost your confidence or destroy your self-esteem.
It. Yeah, that's what he did to B and PJ. Because PJ wanted to know why he was a 4.
Yeah. Sometimes you don't ask questions. You don't ask the questions.
I had to. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, one, I'm never going to go fishing with him or nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, Bo, what am I? He said, Stokes. I know. He did one of these numbers. You ready?
Oh, he did the whole up and down.
Gay 8.
That's a shirt right there.
And I'm like, what? He was
Yeah.
like, well, it really just depends.
Get you a Super 8 shirt made.
It just depends. He was like, it just depends. See, he was like, me, I'm a bottom. You are as manly as men come.
Yeah.
And he said, and you're a good looking dude.
Yeah, and that's with your pants on. I'm just saying.
I might drop a point or two. You know, as the gay man, that's probably got to be like a negative.
Yeah. You got to remember, like, I've seen you show me a picture of your butthole when you had that thing or something on there.
Oh, yeah, that was a horrible time.
Dude, I couldn't look at you for a week in the face. I'm just saying.
Listen, your wife's seen it first. and that's
I
the
know.
weird
Hey,
part.
this is my wife's over here, like this right here, like, you know, doing that whole, the whole, like making it. I was like, baby, quit zooming in on that thing.
So anyway, yeah. So there's a difference in gay judgment, which I didn't know.
Oh, I had a friend growing up, and I say growing up, I was older. I was moved out of the house, which I mean, I moved out of the house when I was like 16, but I had a friend, and this is true story. Not his birth name, but like it's true story. He went by BJ.
Oh, good.
And
for a gay man, that's a good
and he
one.
was a manager at a Subway and always hooked me up on my subs and stuff.
Oh, I bet he did.
He did.
Yeah, hooked up
But
for a long
man,
hook.
he had a biggest crush on me, and I'm not gonna lie, I led that dude on for a long time for them subs.
Oh man,
But yeah,
not
I
for
was-
the chicken bacon ranch.
Well, I'm just saying, I was 16, I was on my own, I didn't have a whole lot of money, and I was like, listen, I had to lead this gay dude
Yeah.
on to survive. I mean, but anywho, how's baby feeling?
I gave him a Tylenol.
Little man's been sick this week or today. He had a little bit of throwing up last night. Hey, baby, look on there and tell me what our time is right now.
It's at
The computer monitor at the top. Computer monitor. There's only one computer at the top, right above the picture. It'll be a time.
30 minutes.
30 minutes. All right.
So we'll go ahead and get into it. So we were talking about gays,
Yep, the gays.
the gays,
Yeah,
and
my favorites. They're my favorite.
I feel like I have a good enough resume to get into this type of work.
Okay. Whoa. I'm
We're getting not being gay.
okay. All right.
I'm
I mean, I don't judge.
bad
man.
time to
Yeah,
put that
yeah,
out there. I mean,
yeah.
maybe I am. You know what I mean? Maybe I am a homosexual.
Dude, I thought
kryptonite.
about being gay at one point in time because it's like hanging out with your buddies. The sex is a little awkward, but I mean, at least all you're doing all the same shit, you know, fishing, hunting.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, if you don't mind me cheating on you, but I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, that
Yeah,
be all right.
Yeah. So
I didn't bite on it.
I
I'm just
went-
saying it was a thought.
yesterday I went down a rabbit hole. A long, dark, deep rabbit hole.
That's what the gays say.
Yeah. And it gave me an idea.
Okay.
So I'm gonna run this by you. Have you ever heard of DAP?
Dap. I've heard it, but I don't know what the hell it is. Like to like dap it up or
No. It's they
Is it a
were
band?
they were a YouTube channel,
Okay. Yeah, I don't think I've heard of
but
it.
they got demonetized and kicked off of YouTube.
Oh, that's the ones that went on to Twitch or something like that, I think.
Rumble,
Rumble, yeah.
which is pretty accurately termed for them.
yeah.
But they got a abundance of support.
Yeah.
Do you know what DAP stands for?
No.
Dads Against Predators.
What's up?
So what
That
these-
would be a hell of a t-shirt.
Yeah. Have you seen the t-shirts like shoot your local child molester?
yes. I have two of them in the closet. One's a wife beater and one's a regular one.
I love your support.
yeah.
So what these guys
Hashtag keep it real.
So that's leading us into FAP.
Okay.
Florida Man versus Predators.
Okay. I'm following.
Yes. So my resume.
If that doesn't get us 2 subscribers.
My resume.
Did you text him the address, by the way?
No, I ain't doing
Okay.
Yeah.
Just tell him to mail them to us.
I'll get it from. Apparently, we're working out together all the time now.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, Anyway,
Yeah.
so
Rekindled a relationship.
yeah, from the bus to the bush lights, baby.
Yeah.
I
I think it's awesome that he's drinking Busch Lights.
Florida Dads Against Predators.
yeah, I'm good with it.
So basically the basis of everything is what they do is they get on these apps,
Yeah.
like the queer apps.
Yeah.
I don't know what they're called, but
Plenty of fish.
Plenty of Fish.
Is
What's
that what
another
it
one?
is? A grinder. That's it. Grinder.
Oh, that sounds nasty.
Yeah.
But yeah, stuff like that.
That's a
and
gay
they
date
pose
night.
as children. Basically, like the old what was that? Dateline NBC?
Oh, To Catch a Predator.
To Catch a Predator.
I used to love watching that show.
Me too, man.
Yeah.
Me too.
They came up with the best stories. They'd be like, I don't know.
So basically, they confront these child molesters, these wannabe child molesters.
Real quick, have you seen the Nike commercial about To Catch a Predator?
No.
So, go ahead and tell your story. I'm going to find this video so you can watch it.
So they confront these child predators.
Okay.
And basically, like, hey, man, you come here to meet a 13-year-old boy.
Okay.
Tell me why. And the guy's like, no, that's not me. I didn't do that. And then they slap the taste out that dude's mouth. And like, okay, now tell me the truth.
So they get Goodfellas on these jokers.
Yeah, it's two dudes, man. It's just two guys.
Yeah.
Two guys can't rid the world of.
No, but that's a good start. I'm just saying, it's a good start, man.
Hey, and that's
Yeah.
why I feel like these men need help.
Yeah.
But anyway, so and then
We should buy some of their shirts.
dude, I mean, yeah. Shout out to Dads Against Predators, man. Y'all want to be on the podcast, man? I
Heck
know
yeah.
y'all have only done one podcast because every time they see your face on YouTube, they kick you off. But
If it's up for 10 minutes, man, I'll take it.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Like, come we'll buy you beer, bro. Like, and I mean, I'm willing.
Yeah, we might even try to set up a date over here. I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Yes. I was literally about to say, like, hey, I volunteer my services. I'll even put together a resume
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
my qualifications, which we can't really get into. But
I'll
I
tell you
have
what would be really gangster. Redneck moms against predators. The wife's eyes was like, yeah.
Courtney's like, so
Paint the roads red. I'm just saying, dog. You want to
Heck
see? You heard
yeah.
about Mom's Superhuman Strength where they're lifting school buses off of freaking
Yeah.
kids and stuff? But yeah. Oh, dude, I would be so.
Courtney,
down with that.
how's your resume?
It's very long.
Long as a track meet, she said.
Hey, so real quick, I'm gonna.
To Catch a Predator Nike style. Live reaction, guys.
Yeah. So if y'all haven't seen this,
Well, let me see it.
Hi. I'm so glad you came. I'll be right back. I just have to get my bathing suit on.
Okay.
This is a Nike commercial?
Did you bring the condoms?
Yeah.
And the alcohol?
Yeah, I got
There's
chocolate
Chris Hansen
wine
right there.
coolers. Those look refreshing. Care to tell us what you're doing here? Sir?
Oh, that was a good spin move. Not the hammock.
they can't catch you.
Oh, because the Nikes. Track store. That's
If you
what's up.
if you haven't seen that video, it's wrong, but it's so funny.
That is funny.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, I saw it. It's funny you mentioned the DAP thing because I saw it like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
But
so,
yeah, I would set some crap up. Here's the crazy part. What would be creepy is, well, one, it might clear up a house in the neighborhood because what if it was like somebody 8 houses down? It was like, man, that was really close. I can walk to that house. What you looking at, babe? Or the door handle? Yeah, here I had the keys up here because it's not in the garage anymore. Everybody had to
so
move it.
I'm gonna pull up the these guys.
Baby, what camera is red? Is it one? Okay.
These dudes even got on Vice. Like,
Yeah. So now when you said it, now I know who they are. Matter of fact, a friend of ours, Frodo, he got.
He's
me.
done it?
No. He's got.
Oh.
He's showed me some other stuff.
I'm like, man, I just got so excited. Yeah, hold up. So I'll show
But
you.
Frodo would be the kind of guy who would help us out with that. Hey, if you got an empty over there, you better advertise.
You told us 2 for 1.
Well, the first one,
We're trying to trick them.
yeah. Well, we're only trying to trick one person, and she's not here right now.
So yeah, we
John's got a date tonight.
yeah, I do.
We have to limit our drinking tonight.
Yeah, because
It's like a Valentine's Day episode all over again.
yeah, yes, it is. I'm hoping for the same outcome.
Yeah, yeah. Because shortly after that, y'all are getting married.
Yeah.
So
Wink, wink. You know what I'm saying? She told me that. Anyway, we'll get to that. So yeah, man, I'd like to have them on. Have you seen any of their videos?
So I think I've seen.
Man,
I think I've seen a video of them.
We'll do a live reaction. Keep talking.
So hey, real quick while he's pulling that up, I just want a little pause intermission. Don't want to bring anybody down. Family friend of ours, a really close guy with my dad, passed away this week. Richard Cribbs, awesome man. Used to be a beast of a man. Cancer, just took another person, but he chose to go into hospice himself. He's an awesome man. But anyway, he's gonna be sadly and sorely missed, and our hearts go out to his family and everybody that was around him and stuff like that. Just an awesome dude. But his service is going to be Saturday, which is tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll have this posted tonight. But we will. Everyone, he'll be sorely missed in the community over there. But he's over from Orange Park, Jacksonville area, so done a lot of stuff, built a lot of stuff over there in Duval County and Clay County and stuff. But he awesome dude. So like I said, he'll be sorely missed. So
Well, this is to him. Let's give him a bush light.
Yeah, this right here is to you, Richard. We love you, man. All right. But anyway, we're going to move on. Just trying to get over the somber stuff. But so we got live reaction on DAP.
This
My
is a
bad.
compilation.
He said, my bad. So Bad Boys.
That is
He Mason him?
Yeah.
So Bad Boys is a
slap that
song
guy.
by Inner Circle.
Yes.
And when I was so this is funny. They had the Bad Boys Inner Circle song playing, but so there's a band that remade it for the Bad Boys movie that came out. Oh, I've seen this one. Picks him up and just boom.
Oh, yeah. I've never seen that one.
I've seen that one. Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Bro, I could be the picker up. Oh, now they're dragging him around.
Yeah. They
Dude, that is awesome.
They monkey snatch him all over the store. Hey, at one point in time, the dude's crawling away. He's like, please.
And then, so like the coolest thing is like these guys like, I'm gonna call the police on you. You're really gonna call the police and tell them that you're trying to have sexual intercourse with a child?
Yeah. Here's my thing.
No, come over here. Bring me your face.
Yeah. Do you think any of them kept it going?
What do you mean?
Like whatever they were doing? I want to say I feel like sometimes I can connect with people to change their ways, but 99% of the time, when you're trying to get somebody,
not with those kind of people.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying especially the line of work we're in, there's certain days when people are leaving and things like that. I'm like, hey man, don't come back. Don't do this right here. Be a better person, whatever. And everyone's like, you'll never see me again. All this other stuff.
Yeah. I heard that by one person. I'm like, yeah, but BS.
Yeah. A couple of
months and he was true, but it was true because he was shot and killed.
Yeah,
a couple months later.
I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Shout out Batman.
JSO. Yeah.
Shout out Batman.
Yeah. Oh, JSO.
Yeah. Shout out JSO. Actually, you did the world a favor.
But no, man, it's just
look. So I listen to a lot of rap music.
Go ahead.
I listen to a lot of rap music, and you said that shout out JSO, and the baby did a freestyle with the Leakers, LA Leakers.
Yeah,
they do. Just Incredibles does LA Leakers freestyle thing. Anyway, the baby said a line in his rap thing, and I'm like, man, that's the coolest thing ever. And he said that, is DOA with my aim. Shout out JSO. DOA with your all's aim, man. Y'all killed old Batman.
So, do you ever steal lines out of movies for like? Because like
CIT, yes.
well, like I know you like to fight.
I do. I mean, I'm
And
not
I
opposed
mean, you're
to
not looking for a fight, but you know, like you like to fight, whatever. And growing up, I used to love to fight. And military, man, we used to get like, so we had what they call the sand pit in the military behind the barracks.
I've seen videos and
like
stuff.
you do call outs all the time, man. Like, and that's how you squash beef, right?
Yeah.
So
I think
like,
that's a
hey, me and
constructive
you,
way to solve an issue.
You can't do it anymore. God forbid you get caught doing that now. But like, it used to be like outside the
God
barracks.
forbid there's repercussions for the shit that comes out your mouth.
See this chip teeth right here, this right here, dude.
Dang, you must have had a bad mouth.
So, well, a lot of times it's because I never knew how to keep my mouth shut when I was fighting. But anyway,
oh yeah.
But
you gotta
Jared
Deese,
Deese,
keep your mouth
I hope
shut.
you are a subscriber, county commissioner over there in Cottondale, Florida. But anyway, me and him, we never had really beef, but we would just tussle every now and then, especially if some bushes were involved or some drinks. But
yeah,
but like we had like you had some times like you had call outs. You went out there in the sand pit, you handled business,
And God, it was a better
dude. I remember being
environment.
I remember being in a like it's one of my best. I'm not gonna say one of my best friends, but a good friend of mine. All right, still talk to him to this day, and like we went to high school together.
Yeah,
and this is like where we were talking about this last night on the live, me and Courtney. But like kids can't be kids anymore.
No,
like
surely can't.
Yeah, like I want my kids to go out there and ride bikes. Like we're talking about a couple podcasts ago. Like your friend didn't answer the phone because all you had was house phones. Like you didn't have cell phones. Like kids now, they all have cell phones. You don't see kids outside playing. Like we stayed outside until the lights came on or until you knew you had to be back and you wash up for dinner,
Yeah.
But like we would be miles from the house.
No worries.
And it made us stronger. It made us better.
I mean, I don't know about you, but my mom and dad kicked me out the house, locked the door.
Yeah. Hey.
Drink from that hose pipe.
Hey, you come in one time.
That's a water hose for people that ain't from Alabama.
You go
in Alabama, it's a hose pipe.
You go out of the house one time. You come back in that house one time a day. That's it.
Yeah.
So you didn't you'd sit there on the porch. You'd be like, "Mama, can I get an orange? I'm hungry."
Yeah, that comes out the kitchen window.
Yeah, you didn't step out the house. Like you took your shoes off coming in there on the carpet and all that stuff.
Dang,
And
I was rich enough to have carpet. Nice.
But I remember, dude, like we were sitting there and so. But you got into fights, like you handled your business. Like, as friends, you would fight and then you'd make up.
Yeah, 100%.
And one of these guys that I'm not going to say we're best friends, but we're good acquaintances. I've known this dude for a long time, but we weren't friends to begin with, but we got in a fight in high school. I mean, a good fight. That's when I learned, I was telling her, but I learned about fighting people with braces. You don't punch them juggers in the mouth. Anyway, I lost a lot of knuckle skin. But anyway, the cops.
That's awful, man. I ain't never been in that situation.
Oh, dude, it was like my knuckles were screwed up for a while.
He didn't keep his teeth clenched and his chin down, did he?
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. He had some protectors to keep them teeth from falling out. I know that. I don't know what kind of glue that they use for them, but that's when I had to learn the hard way about fighting to do with braces. But we like the cops showed up and there was a bunch of people watching this fight. Right?
The police showed
we
up?
were in the park. It's like you didn't fight at school because you wouldn't get expelled, so you go do a fight out the park, right? And everyone met at the park. Everyone knew
like kids swinging on swings.
Everybody
just throwing hands.
Well, it was like a little grass area out here at the park, but like it was off the main road. But like everyone knew, there's a fight at 3:30 at the park in Tom Brown. Yada yada yada.
Man.
So like
I think that's where MMA started.
Half of the school would show up to watch this fight. This is high school.
Yeah.
So it didn't take a lot of time before people out there playing pickleball or whatever would be like, "Oh my God, there's people fighting at the park," and then the sheriff's department would show up. Like after a while, they just stayed at the park. They knew we were fighting every day.
Queers,
but yeah,
it was probably one of y'all that unsubscribed from us
yeah.
when we posted the queer video.
Yeah.
It was just a joke, guys. We love gay folks.
Yeah, that's some of my best friends. But like seriously.
So whoever unsubscribed.
But we sat there and you know what? If you unsubscribed, it's cool, man. Like we don't.
Yeah, we're not for you.
Yeah. And like I said, we're not. If we're not for you, like I'm not even mad at you, man. Like if you realized it, cool.
You probably thumbs down dat videos too. So
yeah.
Dad's against predators.
But we sat there and we sat there and the cops showed up. Everybody left, and I didn't have a ride. Somebody dropped me off, right? And I had a truck, but it's actually had to drop it off because I got in a little wreck like a week or two before. Somebody ran a stop sign. I hit them. But anyway, never been in a wreck. My fault. Long story short.
What was the truck?
They got in a wreck with Toyota Tacoma, a little two-wheel drive.
That you were driving.
To the fight, I didn't have a truck that day.
No. When you got into a
Oh,
wreck.
little. It was a forest green Toyota Tacoma, 1999, single cab, 2-wheel drive, 5-speed. Boy, ooh. Hey man, and this is like when you went through it. Like say, when high school, I had that truck lowered, and then it went from being lowered till I had a 3-inch lift on that jigger, body lift, not suspension. But anyway, and then it went back to being dropped. But anyway, when I sold it to some Hispanic people for well markup. But anyway, I saw that truck. Like,
they were living La Vida Loca.
Yeah, I saw that truck like a year after I sold it. Had tassels all in the front window, stuff coming. It was actually sold in Jacksonville, but
Jacksonville or Jacksonville?
Yeah, Jacksonville.
Jacksonville.
But the cops had showed up. Everyone left. So my ride had hauled ass on me, right?
Oh, dude,
So,
that's happened to me before.
The dude I got in a fight with drove me home, man. And like I lived nowhere near where he lived. Like he drove probably 30 minutes out of the way to drop me off, right? And we were BSing, bullshitting. And I'm not gonna say I won the fight or he won the fight. I won that fight. But anyway, hey Jesse, you know. But anyway, Jesse's a subscriber, by the way.
Shout out, bro.
But he gave me a ride, man. We ended up being really good friends, man. Like, and it was the thing when we were done fighting, it was over. It was squashed, and then we started talking about we liked the same crap. We knew some of the same people. Yeah, and it was over, you know. And but you can't do that anymore. Like I'm not saying you can't. People don't do it anymore. People are like, oh my gosh,
oh god,
get it out of your system, man. Get it out of your system. That's why people hate each other so much.
Yeah,
if you hate each other, go get in a fight and then go talk.
Yeah, go get you like
go have a conversation.
2 1-minute rounds.
Yeah, go have a conversation after you're winded from fighting.
Yeah,
you're like, you know what? Let's just talk about it for a little bit.
I mean, so basically, like same similar situation happened with me one time.
I'm not saying I made him wear glasses, but after that fight, he wore glasses. I just want to put that out there.
Oh yeah. Hey, listen, I'm not going to say the man's name.
I think I knocked him nearsighted, but anyway, go ahead.
I'm not going to say the man's name, but I've watched a man slap a man and slap him so hard it detached his retina.
Yeah, I've seen that too, actually.
Was it the same one? Same person?
No. Well, I've heard of that one, but
ooh,
no, yeah.
Lord have mercy.
This one was a different place.
You know, even though you like lip it, you can still see your lips in the camera.
Yeah.
So go like this.
Yeah.
Well, shout out him.
Yeah, he's a subscriber too. We love you, bud.
Is he?
He is. Yeah.
Oh, shout out, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm hollering at you. You know who you are. Listen, you're a heavy-handed dude, and if we ever do the Florida Dads Against Predators, you're going to be my first call.
Yeah.
Because there's probably out of like my entire life.
Well, he's a cop now, so I mean, well, you know what? We can just have him stage down the road. He can do the arrest.
Yeah, and
I'll help you with the affidavit.
I'll blur your face.
Yeah. But anyway, we sat there and yeah, we need to set that up though. We need to set that up.
What,
I don't know
what Predators.
Yeah. Dude, this front yard would be perfect for it. That's all I got to say.
Well, is there plenty of places for him to land?
I'm just saying, like,
yeah.
I know all my neighbors got cameras on their houses, so we got plenty of angles to catch it for the video. And he doesn't care. They don't care. They're about it. He's about it. I don't care about her. But anyway, she's a day away from getting deported.
Is Buddy down there that knew me from high school, is he a subscriber?
Yes, I actually did it on his phone the other day. So,
good.
He's like, I don't know how to do all this. Which I put some French doors or some sliding glass door in his house for him. So I was like, you better subscribe, Joker. I keep meaning to. He was like, no, give me your phone. Give me your phone, dude.
I seen him. So we got a reunion.
Had to set him up at Gmail.
We got a class reunion coming up.
What reunion is going to be?
That's the 15th year reunion.
I've yet to go to a class reunion.
Well,
my 20-year just hit 2 years ago.
You could tell, like,
2 years ago, my 20-year hit, and I still haven't been.
You could tell, like, my class is a bunch of, like, underpaid meth heads because, like, we've been trying to get 25 people to buy tickets. And I can't talk shit because I haven't bought a ticket either. Just because, like, I didn't like them motherfuckers when I was
No, I think that one's justified. You're good on that one.
I didn't like them people when I was there anyway. You know what I mean? That was just a stepping stone in my life. But I don't know.
Well, I mean, here's my thing. How'd you feel about high school? I didn't dislike it, but it wasn't my favorite time of life. After high school, I had a blast.
Yes, I definitely peaked outside of high school. There was a lot of people that I was in high school with peaked in high school.
I did, yeah. Oh, yeah. Same.
See, like I was still trying to find myself in high school and all that, and then And here's the biggest
I
thing.
was lost the whole time I was in high school, man.
Me too,
I
man.
was lost, man.
Me too.
It wasn't
and I
for
see it
me.
with my
Yeah.
daughter now, and I'm just like, you have no idea. But with me growing up, I was so ashamed of where I came from because I grew up poor. And then we moved here, and say what you want, Lake City's got a lot of rich people.
Oh yeah.
A lot of
yeah.
a lot of freaking rich people.
Yeah.
So,
Nice save.
gotcha. Katie, shout out to you, baby.
Yeah.
Working for you. So, there's a lot of rich people, and it made me feel ashamed of being poor. Now that I'm on the come up, bro, I'm
Well,
smacking it on the table. Boy, I grew up poor.
So
what's up?
it's like,
yeah, I'm a dumb redneck.
it's
What's
like my
up?
family, man. Like my mom and them, and I'm not getting the whole story of my mom. I'm not going to do that. But she was raised poor. Like my granny, everybody will tell you. Like, and my dad, like they were okay.
Middle class.
Yeah, upper middle class.
Oh.
But
My
they
cracker.
came from nothing, so they lived that
Yeah.
way. When they got a little something, they kept living that way because it's what you're accustomed to. And don't get me wrong, like John will come by the house and he'll be like, "Oh, so I have solar panels in the house."
Yeah.
So first thing,
That's the
John,
richest thing I've ever seen.
John pulls up to my house the first time like he ever comes over. He's like, "Oh shit, white people money," you know. And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Man, like listen, I'm trying to offset that electric bill." So military, everything I have, man, I take no credit for it. I
Well-
absolutely no credit for it. People like you, other friends that are mutual of us, military. Even when I moved up in the military and rank, I never took credit, 100% credit for anything that accomplishments that I had because it was not on my shoulders that I got it. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
100%.
It was definitely, I might have been the one in the photo or something like that, but it wasn't because of me. It was,
See,
and I got taught by awesome people. Surround yourself by good people,
yes.
and they are going to build you up. But just make sure that you're grabbing them by the collar and pulling them up with you.
Absolutely.
And you know,
And I mean, so that being said, and then the
which doesn't
other,
happen anymore. I want to say that.
No, it doesn't. Which I'm trying to change the mold.
Yeah.
Trying to change the mold back the way it was. But I mean, anyway, I can go on for hours. But
Yeah.
that and listen, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. When they first told me, they told me that you were
Davis told you I was a gay 8, didn't he?
No.
It was funny when you said that. Me and Davis had anyway.
Damn.
We had the same conversation, and we never said his name, but I knew who we were talking about.
I was talking about the other half.
Oh, okay, yeah. So, well,
That guy never liked me. I was a LM fan.
I had
not a D fan.
I've had conversations with both of them, even when they had breakups. I was trying to put them back together, but anyway.
Well, they're the only two gay people where we're at. So.
No.
Oh,
there's more, but anyway, we sat there and I was rated too, you know.
Well, so that come up. I mean, I wanted your position,
and you definitely could have had it. You didn't put in though.
Well,
you weren't there.
I got you. You went on to take care of our state.
Okay,
you did, and thank you, by the way.
Oh, you're welcome. I didn't do anything. I just sweated my ass off.
I slid right into that thing.
Which you deserved it. And just so you know, like when they asked me, I told them, I was like, if I go.
Yes.
And I think she was there for that. And then when I came back and they told me it's like a person who's not there anymore somewhere else.
G-Dubs?
Yeah, but Big Gorilla Man.
Ah, yes.
He pulled me aside when I came back and he was like, hey, he's like, going back to your spot.
Huh? Okay, we're getting there. We'll kill it with this.
He told me, he was like, hey, you're going back to your spot because they have to, you know, so just so people understand, like military, there's a lot of law involved. Like they have to honor your position, all that stuff, equivalency and all this stuff.
They can't take stuff from you just because you're serving your country or serving your state.
So when I came back, he's like, hey, do you want your spot back? And I first thing I asked, I said, hey, is John doing good? And he's like, he's killing it.
Yeah.
I said, well, then why are we going to punish you?
Exactly.
So I went to
shout out to you. I went
to a different spot, and it actually worked out good for me that I was in that spot because I got a lot of time off in that spot I was in. But they took care of me. They did. We had a different people there at the time, but they took care of me, and I got a lot of grief. But you know, at the same time, like it was good for me at the time. I needed that break, and you were killing it, dude. So I mean, like, why?
So that, and then I had
It's not only that I'd be punishing you, you're punishing the people who are working for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So like,
and-
why you do that?
and you were gone for a while.
Yeah, almost a year.
I'd handpicked my people, and handpicked them, and they were all
And
rejects,
it's hard to get them.
Which
hard to
I
get
think
them. I love the rejects, man.
We've
I
talked
love
about
rejects,
this
man.
before.
Give me all the rejects.
And I had all the rejects, and everyone said they can't be trusted. Da, 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 da,
Yeah.
they're
That's
this,
all I
they're
want,
that.
man. That's all I want's a rejects.
And I'm like, God, they were a lot of work, but I loved it.
I want the misfits. I want the misfits. I want everyone that nobody has faith in, because we're going to prove together. We're going to prove them wrong.
And I was envious.
There's nothing to be envious of.
There really was. So your politicking skills is top tier politicking skills.
Appreciate
and
it.
I don't care who. I mean, I don't care if you don't believe it. Your politicking skills is top tier. And I was like, listen, dude, this dude ain't never been what I've been. This dude ain't been through the things that I've been through. He ain't been battle tested like this.
I know.
Yeah. And I felt some type of way, because I'm like, man, this dude is.
I wasn't mad at you about that. I rightfully so.
He's been catered to his whole career. Yeah. And I was dead wrong. I'm being honest with you. I was dead wrong. And I'm like, this dude's been catered to. And
I remember the first day a door opened, that you had to do something, and that door opened.
Bro.
And I remember we could close the door back. Some stuff had happened. I closed that door back, and I remember you closed the door back immediately.
Yeah, I did.
And I just remember smiling, and I looked over at you, and I was like, how's it feel? Because it's different on the other side,
bro.
It's different on the other side, man. And that's the first. And you know what? I was honored that I was there to witness that in your face. Not to make fun of you, by all means.
No.
But it's that thing that, like, everyone says, "Oh, I can do," and you can do it. You could have done it, but way before. But when that first time it hits you, and you realize, like, that authority and that responsibility and all that stuff's in your hands,
putting someone else's life in danger.
Yeah, and it's a hard thing to do. So it's like when in military. I remember I got an award one time because of what we're doing right now. I was just talking.
Yeah,
we're doing a joint combat training exercise, and we have multiple within our battalion. We had multiple companies, so we had medic companies, 2 transportation companies, an artillery company. We had a medic vet company. We had all kind of companies doing a joint training exercise. It was a huge thing.
Okay, yeah, I'm tracking.
And everyone's on these radios. We were in Singar radios, and they're unreliable at best. It's the best way to put it.
Yeah.
It's like these new radios we have.
Yeah.
But everything's going down. Everything's going down. Like, people's shit's not working. And people didn't load them right and program
shit's
them right.
hitting the fan.
Yeah. And literally we're getting hit. Like, they're coming to vehicles. And luckily I was in a vehicle that so this is the funny part. The bad people were trying to find me. What vehicle I was in, so it could kill it to get me out of it. But I was hidden in these vehicles. Nobody knew what vehicle I was in. Because of what my rank was, I put same thing we do at work. At the time, I was in charge of so many vehicles, right? Who am I going to put in charge? The guys who have been battle tested? No. I put a bunch of new people in there and said, hey, man, you can do this. You can do this. You can do this. This is what we're going to do. You, and you, we're going to get in these saddle seats, and we're just going to observe. Hey, man, listen, do this right here. Hey, listen, you're doing good. Give them that advice on the fly, stuff like that. But let them run this. They haven't been battle tested, and this is where we come to fail right here. This is where we come to fail where it doesn't count. You know what I'm saying? Because
cobblestones and failures.
Yeah, because when we get put in this other theater, there is no take backsies. Shit's final. So this is where we're going to do it now. Let these young bloods sit there and get this taste of it, which is very realistic, mind you.
Yes.
But this is where we're going to come to fail on this part right here. So I'm running signal. I'm a commo guy. Yeah. That's not my job, but I'm running commo. So, but I can hear everybody because everyone doesn't know how to load these radios like I did. Ronald Ivy, man, if you're out there, me and him used to teach this class all the time. So I can hear everybody, but the sheriff, what we call it, the main talk, which is our support comes from.
Yeah.
They can't hear anybody, but I can. So I have one radio with all these channels. I have 2 radios, but I only have one hand mic, right? So I'm sitting here constantly unplugging, plugging in. Hey, I read you. Give me your coordinates. Give me what's going on, yada, yada, yada.
Like the old school telephone lady.
So, and I got the boss man on the main line, right? So I'm unplugging, and like I'm putting, he's like, I need you. I was like, hey, shut the fuck up, hold on, I'm getting information, their comms are down, I'm doing a drag out relay, yada yada yada. So I'm talking to the boss, right? So and it's like
for him. Yeah, I got you.
quiet all of a sudden, and they're like, let a man do his thing. Everything worked out. Communications were getting involved. Medevacs got there in time to rescue hurt people. Convoys are getting redirected because of my traffic, all this other stuff. Well, it comes out much later, and they're killing vehicles left and right, thinking that they're getting me. But I'm just chilling in the middle of I'm in the A driver's seat,
plug and
just
unplug,
chilling, you know,
plug and unplug.
So anyway, end of it, we index. This training's over. They hit us with a pile of damn gas, so much CS gas, it was crazy. It's okay. But we sat there and
barefooted is a little weird.
They come with this big battalion, huge battalion formation, right? So we got like 8 companies out there, and they're like, they call me up there, present me a coin, whatever, you know.
That's cute.
So, like my wife, I have my little shadow box and stuff. So challenge coins, right?
Yep.
How many challenge coins do you have?
None.
I have none. You know how many I've been given? Well, I take that back. I have
what?
1 hour, 5 minutes.
Yeah, we're wrapping it up here.
Yeah.
So I have 2 challenge coins that I've kept. One was from a 3-star general, and I got one from the sergeant major of the Army. I kept those 2. I've probably been presented over 100 challenge coins.
Yeah, 100%.
But I have 2. So when I got done with that FTX, and they presented me this battalion leader coin from the colonel and all that stuff, every time I got a coin when I was an NCO or above, or even a specialist and above, I always gave my coin. If you gave me a coin, it was never me, right? So, like, say John Stokes is with me on this mission. When they called me out in front of everybody, these 1,000 people, and they gave me a coin. When we got back to the circle, our guys, I would take my coin, and I was like, "Hey, man, this coin is yours.
Yeah,
you're the one that earned this coin. I was with you, but because of you and what you did, you were the leader over this. This should be your coin."
Yeah.
And that's why I don't have it. And everyone's like, "Oh, you don't have any coins?" I'm like, "No, I always give my coins away." Any person you see that has a whole stack
like
of
the
coins,
game ball.
I hate it when I see people with all these coins behind their desk and all this other stuff. Not knocking any of y'all that have the coins behind your desk. I understand there's a thing behind it. And if they really don't mean anything because you just got it because you went somewhere, that's fine. But if you were presented a coin for a reason and you're keeping it, I hope you were the only person on that mission. I hope you were the only person doing that. If you just got the coin because you were the leader and you still have that coin, I'm not calling you a piece of shit or anything like that. I'm just saying
you didn't give credit where credit's due.
And that's why I don't have any of my coins. And I'm not saying it, and it's my mindset.
Yeah.
I'm not putting it off on anyone who's got a wall of coins.
Well, that's the fundamentals, the foundation of leadership.
That coin doesn't mean anything to me. That experience, the people that I was with, that means everything to me.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So that's just how I've always done stuff. But and I'm not going to say I always did that. At some point in my life, that's what my mind processed. And I try to be the leader I want. Does that make sense?
Yes, absolutely.
Not the leader that I am. I try to be the leader that I want.
Yeah.
So
so when we first met, I had a lot of
animosity.
I didn't know you. No. At that point in my life, I was tired of teaching leaders how to be leaders.
Yeah.
At that point,
and you taught me. You taught me a lot of stuff.
And I felt like I deserved this and I deserved that. And to be 100% honest with you, man, I was dead wrong, man. But
I appreciate it.
And I was envious of like your politic skills is
I don't know if
top tier.
I don't know if it's politicking. I'm just not afraid to open my mouth.
And I am, because at the end of the day, I'm a politician as well.
You can hate me, but if you hate me for the right reason, I'm fine with it. You don't have to like me. You don't have to like me, but I'm going to say what I feel like needs to be said. And I'm going to keep my mouth shut sometimes. I'm going to eat stuff, which I feel like kills me inside. My wife can attest to this because I bottle it up.
Yeah.
And it's not healthy. Sometimes it's just good to, and if you get mad, if you come to me and you tell me something, and I might take it the wrong way, but eventually I'm going to sit there and go, you know what? Let me think about what he said. You know what? He's right.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't, and if I say something to you, it's only because I care. I might be pissed about what happened, but I'm only saying it because I care. Like, and if it's not, I care about me, it's because usually the only times I get really mad, I mean, stop me if I'm wrong, but usually the times I get really mad is when the people that work for me or work with me are getting overlooked and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Ooh, yes.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to take, if we did some stuff the other day and some things happened, I'm not taking credit for none of it. I'm going to sit there and be like, hey man, good job.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, hey,
that makes me mad.
the
too.
stuff that happened the other day when you came in
in the morning.
you didn't see my name on nothing. Yeah,
Me
I'm
neither.
not putting my and
Mine either.
but I'm saying,
Yeah.
the mission got taken care of. Why does my name need to be on it?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just a part of it.
Shout out to those guys.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
guys. Those
Those
guys, man.
guys.
Those are the ones I appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
So, but hey, you got anything you want to throw in here real quick? Or
Nah, man, we're good.
so we're right here at our time. We went a little bit over, but it's going to give us some editing time. But other than that,
Yeah, and we started. We had a little
Yeah.
fluff.
Yeah.
We can edit that into shorts for the bloopers.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
also got a little bit of thinking to do about these damn pedophiles out there.
Listen,
We got some thinking to do. But
I got a hot resume.
yeah. But other than that, hey, we appreciate y'all. If you stick with us this long, don't forget like,
Yes.
subscribe, and follow.
Yep, go ahead and click that bell for notifications of new videos. Man.
Yeah, we got some more coming up. We have some shorts coming out, and don't forget, tell your friends, help us out. We have the giveaway. We should be doing the giveaway this week.
God,
This
man,
week
I
we
hope
should
so.
be doing the giveaway.
We
so,
are definitely moving in the right direction.
yeah. So
And
again,
shout out to Brad.
Yeah.
Brad's been freaking.
hey, at the gym, I was hustling some people. Maybe
Yeah.
I was like, "Hey, you watch YouTube?" And one guy was like, "No." And I was like,
And
"It's
I'm
not."
like,
I was like, "It's not."
I'm over there doing like my tricep extension. I'm like, bullshit.
Yeah, I'm like, "It's not a pick." I was like, "Dude, it's not a pickup line. I promise." And the other
Listen,
guy,
that was funny. That should have been
Yeah.
short.
the other guy came up to me. He's like,
I'm like, Kyle Baker, man, you should have filmed that.
Yeah, the other guy came by like 5 minutes later. He's like, "I watch YouTube." I was like, "Well, really?" I was like, "Here, I was like, you subscribe to
you
our
watch
channel."
OnlyFans?
Yeah.
What's up, bro?
But no, seriously, again, love y'all. Thank y'all so much. Like I said, if
Yes,
you stuck
thank
around
y'all.
this long to watch this whole video, make sure you please like, subscribe, share with your friends. Let us know. Share on Facebook. Everything you do to help support us. And we just really appreciate you, John.
Yep.
You want to send us off, bud?
Absolutely. This is going to be Expired Place Podcast, episode number 7. It's going to be FAP. Title is FAP.
Yeah.
Florida Dads Against Predators. Shout out. But this is episode
7.
7.
Yeah.
FAP. Expired Place Podcast. Like and subscribe. I'm John.
I'm Brad.
Shout out.